Hi all, and welcome to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. And first off, you can hear the washing machine in the background. I do apologise, this is only going to be a test episode. We are kind of not going to be doing much on this because we're going to be going back. I have made a backup copy, so don't worry, because we want to try and land the capital ship. So obviously basic, I'm going to have to do some basic things, and I'll keep turning things off. Right, okay. Yeah, I've kind of drank too much rum. So, why is tea? Why is tea turning everything off? Tea used to open stuff. Okay, I know they had an update. Okay. Let's have a look at the controls. Open and use is now F. Why did they change it? T is flashlight. Well, that kind of don't make sense. Right, so now we're using F to open stuff. So, but what I want to show you was you can stack stuff just like that. So now all the ratatouille, yeah, and all of this can be stacked, and it saves you so much more space. But what you got to remember is, ladies and gentlemen, that if your aloe vera, one is 30, one is 32, you're going to get an estimated time of say 31. Okay, so if you have 1, 10, 20, 15, 35, and you put them all together, you're going to get an average aloe vera perish time. Do remember that. So when you do it, make it all at once, okay, and keep it in the fridge. So the first thing that we can go and do on this is not go through that door. Is go through this door, and we can go and pick all the aloe vera. And again, because I'm so used to T as being the active and not F, it's going to take a little bit of a while to get used to it. So this is a major update. It's a vast improvement to what it was, and to be honest, for us now to be able to pick as and when we desire, and not have to worry about, like I said, I'm so used to tea, it just stacks. See, now remember, we had a 32, now we're on a 38. Okay, so do remember, it does work. So we can actually now go and pick what we like, where we like, and how we like. So we are currently wanting some food. So you can actually put food in here like this now, on a bar, and it is just so much easier. So thank you very much, devs. Okay, you know it's. But why did you have to change T and F? Right. Okay, so you can actually now get away with a T1. What's the name? So bollocks. So we're looking for the fuel packs, okay, and obviously we haven't got the fuel packs, but I needed to come down to the planet to go and get some fuel. Now there's some other changes as well. You can now apparently, if you don't fall down from it, left shift plus F. Right, so what's it say? Press F to use constructor, press left shift plus F to pick up. Well, I can't pick it up and I'm pressing left shift. That's not picking up. That really is not picking up. How do you pick it up? Look. Well, I can't pick it up. Left shift and F. No, I just cannot pick it up. Can we break it? I have no idea, but we broke it anyway. Come on, invent. What's the inventory? They've changed all the keys. I used to be inventory. What is inventory now? Tab. They've changed the keys. Don't like that. I don't like. I don't like that at all. I don't know if we got anything, but you know, we picked it up anyway. Tech trees. Anything new in the tech trees? I don't think there is, to be honest. Right, I do understand, I do know that if you have made you have a normal constructor, we've got an advanced one here, that certain things have changed, okay? Especially on the models and stuff like that, so do be aware that the constructors have changed. So what we're going to do is, because I don't want to be down here anymore, and I want to get my base up and going, we are unfortunately going to go up into space, and we're going to right, so left shift and F to pick up. Left shift. Left shift and F. I was right clicking in F. Right, so there we go. Now this, apparently the water generator can only be placed in water now. Not that we're worried about that anyway. So we've got 3 containers now. We've changed in the keys. And this is what we're going to be doing, is making the fuel, because fuel is very, very important to us. How can that one? Right, let's shift and add that one. Drinking rum and trying to stream at the same time is not good. Okay, so don't try it at home. You're pressing the wrong keys. You just get used to a set of keys and they change them. So we've got 2 going there. Okay. So I really do want a 3rd going. Now, because I want to fall down a hole. Now, because I want to get the capital ship down. And I want to try and fly the capital ship. We are actually going to have to go and do some more mining. Okay, so we're going to where's the drill? I had a drill. Where's the drill? Right, I can't see my drill anywhere anymore. What that? Right, so the drill has changed. Okay, so the drill has changed there. So let's go and see what we've got here. Do I like it? No, I like the laser effect. Because now you can't. See where you're aiming at. I mean, what if you get stuck? I'm not over keen on this new drill. Right, so let's go and pick up what. So I'm so used to pressing D. Right. Yeah, so not happy with this new tool. Right, so what we need to do is we need to take some food with us. We've got a fridge upstairs. See, you get used to something and then they change it and you think, oh, what the crap have you done, man? Right, so we're going to now go up. We haven't finished our... Right, come on, man, just stop. Just stop it, you know? I'm so gonna have to switch F and T back. Now, as you might have gathered, we were doing an awful lot of stuff with the capital ship, and we actually moved the capital ship. We actually killed a space drone, and my god, was that absolutely fun. Absolutely fun. I can't imagine how much fun we had doing that. Like I said, this is going to be a special episode because we are going to want to land the capital vessel. Okay, now this is going to be extremely difficult for us. Now, the reason why we want to land it is because several months or weeks down the line, they're going to do it to a point of where they are going to have infinite planets, not just the ones that we've got currently at the moment, but infinite. Now, that's going to be really, really good to explore. Now, I've also been kind of reading up on the on the ships here. Okay, so currently we only need a certain amount of space engine type. So hopefully, because hopefully, because with my 167 units of that, and we've got all of these goodies to go in as well, we can have a look at this and we can say, right, okay, we're not too worried about some bits and pieces because we know that they're just going to be done anyway. But we are going to be doing this, which is what is it? These, which is the power for it, which is the fuel pack. Now, this is going to take us some time. But saying that, it's going to give us the desired results. Now, I don't usually play the game while I've got the washing on because it's so distracting, so annoying, but you know, I just want to get on with it, to be honest. So what we're going to do is we're going to be rebuilding this as well, by the way, because of it being so drastic. But here we are, look, we've got tomatoes in space. Space tomatoes! So what we're going to be doing with these is, because we can now stack them, for fuck's sake, that means we can harvest our crop. And then we can go and, whoops, sorry, wrong layer. So like I said, we can now actually go and harvest our crop, and we can say, right, okay, we're going to put 9 units of those in there, and bang, we're done. Yeah, which is absolutely fantastic. I actually can't believe that they've actually done that, because that was one of the big stepping points to get in the game. Now what I want to do is I want to do the remove and repair tool, which is annoying me here. Because I want to move the lift. Because I don't want it going straight down. So we're going to break this one there, yeah, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be breaking these, yeah, and we're going to be fixing those. So you go alternate up and down. Oh, for crap's sake. So you can see that we're still getting an awful lot of stuff here to get done. Now, if you, is it right click? Yeah, if you shift and right click, you can actually use the bits in your inventory. Not sure if that works. So it's all nice, well and good. We've got the large fuel pack here. Okay, that's just give us 2 hours there. Okay, so this is what you have to consider, is if you're going to fly your capital ship and land it, make sure you got the right thrust. Okay, So let's jump into our ship. And we have, like I said, a few minutes left. But we want to why are we not moving? Right, okay, so we don't look like that we've got the fuel tanks on, so this is one of the things that we did need to do, which was make a new group. Okay, so we're going to auto group. I'm just going to say yeah, because we're not worried about it at the moment. And we're going to look at the thrusters. I'm going to activate the thrusters. Okay, so all the thrusters now should be active, and you can see that we've got 1 hour. Okay, so we've got 1 hour left. Now, so this means when we move, obviously we move the mouse. Okay, that we're going to have to find a nice landing spot for our capital ship. So I'm just going to go directly there where it is. Okay, I don't know whether this is good, I don't know whether this is bad. Okay, I don't know if this is even going to hold our ship up. But this is a big, wide, open ship for us here. And we're going to go V here. And we're going to say, right, we're going to descend now. Okay, so we are actually descending our own very first capital ship here. And like I said, I don't know how we're going to be doing here. Don't know how it's going to be going. But we are touchdown. Okay. So if we V from that, and then we T, F, sorry, we're down. Okay, now that took a lot of effort. Okay, we don't have no power left, which is not Debs, why did you have to change the flipping name, the keys? So if we go to the thrusters, we need this group off. Okay. So there's no power in the ship at the moment. We've got to go and see what we've got. We've got 18 there. So we've got 1 hour 39 minutes. But the nice thing is, you see this gravity now, we can access the gravity generator and we can say turn off. Now it gives us 2 hours. Okay. Now that's brilliant for us. And what we've got to have a look at now is, where are we on the map compared to where we are on the base. Now we're right next to Crash Titan. So that makes me to believe now that as long as we've got enough fuel to get up and down, we've got an automatic manual base. We can land anywhere we like. Yeah, we don't have to worry about stuff now because we've got a mobile base. Oh. So that is the thing that you've got to consider. Is this is a mobile base which is ready to go. And we've got nothing, absolutely nothing to worry about now. Except we've got to get stuff organised. So when we've got the ship down, oh for God's sake, and we've got our power on, so we've got 3 hours now. We have to look in the cockpit. We're going to go in the cockpit, so yeah. And we're going to go to P, and we're going to say, right, what do we need on? We don't need the gravity generator on. The thrusters extra large. This gives us 800 MN. And this is where I wanted to have a look. We're just going to have a look at the turrets, just to make sure that we've got them. The plasma turret, alien, alien, alien. Now the plasma turret only works in space. Cannon turrets work in space and on planets. So as long as we have enough fuel, we can go anywhere we want, and that is the problem there. So we have to keep the gravity generator on, and we have to keep the thrusters open because we need to activate or not activate them. So we have to look at the map and say, right, where are we? We are currently a long way from our base. We are currently over here. This is where our base is, but if we can get to our base, I can then make a mobile base and say, right, okay, fair enough, we've got that amount, I want to go that amount, and I've got a mobile base. We can go anywhere we want, and we are going to do that. So that's the aim of the game, ladies and gentlemen. So don't press Y because that will activate everything. So we're going to go to thrusters and we're going to activate. Okay. And we're just going to go up. Now you can see that we're going quite quickly here. We've got less than a minute. So you can see it takes an awful lot to get to this base. So we're going to make a safe landing here. So we've got half a minute there. So we'll look at V here. I don't know what G is. G, we're meant to be in flight mode. So we're now going to have to land. Right, so we now ran out of power again. Okay, so we're going to P, and we're going to turn the thrusters off. Okay, so we're going to go F, and like I said, doing this is kind of tricky because you're going to need an awful lot of power just to move this ship. And we've got power on, and we've got 1 hour 45 minutes. But always make sure your thrusters are off, and your gravity generator is off as well, because otherwise you ain't going to be going anywhere. It's just going to be it's going to be good night, kiss my ass. Obviously getting onto a level surface is going to be a problem. It's a shame it doesn't have hover capabilities, but we're down. Okay, we're actually down on the surface. How much is it going to be to get back up? I mean, that's going to cost us a lot of money. A lot of money. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be... It's going to cost us a lot of money. A lot of money. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the flatten and fill tool. I've got one somewhere. Basically, you want to land this thing in water. Now I'm going to want, I think, 10 of these, so we can do our up and above stuff. Because we do have our shuttle. As you can see, it's kind of weird. And this gives us 4 AU here. I actually want to try and take one of these extra large thrusters off, because I don't think we need both of them. If we don't, that would be really, really good. I don't think I've got a filler flattener at all. I don't really want it, to be honest. Because this is what we're doing. Yeah. Just filling these up with the hydrogen. F. So we've got lots more there that we can do. And we've now got 2 hours 26 minutes, but it's still nowhere near going to be as vital as when we get everything up and running. Because I mean, my God, are we going to have so much fun with this now? I just wish I hadn't got the washing machine on, so. So this is where you need so much of the fuel tanks. It's not because you need to do stuff on the planet. It's because you need to be able to fly a short distance and land and make a base. And the moment that you can do that, you can go anywhere you want. So we're actually going to destroy our base. Is we are no longer restricted to our base. And we're going to start making our mobile base, which is the capital vessel. Now I know I'm not very good at building I'm absolutely shit at building, but we're there. So let's get these elevator blocks in. Okay, now this is where we're going to be just changing over. So we got an up one. Okay, so we can repair this. Okay, and what we need here is to go up. Okay, like I said, when you're used to a set of keys and you're trying to restart again because they've changed the damn thing, yeah, it's not easy. So that one goes up to the top. Yeah, this one is going to go down. Right to this level. I don't know if I've got any blocks on me, to be honest. No, so we need to go and get a few blocks. And we've just crash landed there. Okay, so we need to sort of get back up here. Okay, so it's not what I wanted to do. I have to get some more stuff done. Okay, but you can see that we're getting there. Yeah. I just once this shit is done, it's not going back. It's probably not going to be going back down. I just want to get the equipment. I just want to get the ships and stuff like that. What we've got steel blocks there, so we've got 8 blocks there. So let's see if we can block this off. That's blocked off there. So let's see if we can go down here. Okay, so basically what this should be is it should be here. It should be a steel block here. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have it there like that, so we've got a floor. Okay, and then that way we can put the next lot is obviously it's going to be going up here. Okay, probably no, we're not going to be putting it there. So we're going to find it 1, 2, and oh yeah, sorry, we're going down, aren't we? So it's going to be here, the next lot. So yeah, so we can see that we've got a lot of work to do, but it's kind of there. just awkward to get up when your ship is on the piss. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a look, see how much power we've got left. We've got 2 hours 47 minutes. Okay, we don't know if we're going to be taking this all the way. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to have a look here, and we've got our vessel here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to F into that, and then we're going to say, right, okay, we're there. HMS Kara is down. Okay. Okay, she's right, HMS Kara is down. Okay, she should be able to defend herself. And we are going to look on the map. We're going to see where we are, and we're going to base, okay, because we're going to lift off, because from now on we're going to be working from the capital vessel. Right, that's it. That's the way that we need to go. And there we go. We're going to be going. We're going to be going off. Right, so there we go. We're on our base. Now this is the bit that we're going to be more concerned about than anything else, is if we can shift and F everything. And if we can't, do we have enough? Okay, so we're going to be taking these out. Leave that barrier there. because I'm sorry, we don't need it now. Right, so we need to make sure that this is empty, and it is, because it will explode. Now everything else is meant to fall into these categories here, so we can just really rip into this. So all of this you see now, yeah, we have to sort it all out and stuff like that, and, but you know, do you really want to be bothered sorting it out when you've got a vessel now that can be you know, it's there for you. I mean, this to me is fantastic. We've never ever got this far in the game before. Right, so to me this is great. We've actually achieved something that is actually quite worth it. So we've got to take all of these plants and all these beddings and stuff like that. They'll all come very shortly. But we are going to go back to the capital vessel now. Now this is going to be the part where we find, oh crap, we got killed and we're dead. But yeah, we're not ready for us, to be honest. Right, so we can go and start doing it. I don't know why we got bloody oxygen deprivation. So we're going to go and take these now to the capital vessel. That's where we're gonna be doing everything now. There's our capital vessel over there. You can see she's kind of on a bit of a hill there, so we're going to try and get her so she's on more of a flat, yeah, because we kind of don't want her stuck on a hill. So like I said, this is all well and good that we can have a look at this. So we're going to jump in the ship. We're going to fly forward because we can, just because we can. Whoa, crap. That's what I mean, you know, by being stuck on a hill. But at least it's not rolled over. Right, so just basically need to is it move it forward? Or we basically need to get oxygen first, because I don't know why we're always losing oxygen. Right, so let's jump in the cockpit. So we've got to turn the thrusters on. Right, and we'll land there. Right, P, thrusters off. Okay. So, what is it now? B, T, F. Well, it's a little bit better, I suppose. Right, okay, so there we go. A couple of more bits there. Shove that in there and get that cam meat in there. Right, so basically what I want to do now is we've got to make some more elevators. So I'm gonna want. I know. Well, gone over the hour, but this part isn't going to be live streamed.
God's sake.
Now, because obviously we're no longer on the base, we need to get those, and we need to look at the capital vessel and look at the guns. And what we got is 30mm bullets, plasma, artillery, a minigun, which is 15mm bullets, rocket turrets, 30mm bullets, which is these, obviously. So I had 4 of these. So I'm going to build 4 more. But before I do that, I'm going to turn it off because we should have some stuff in here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go right. That's now anchored. And here we go, we're going to take all of this stuff out here. So, we can take that out. Okay. So I don't want to make materials that we've already got. Now, I've got one of these, yeah. That just lets me know I can go down there. So I can now fully go down to the floor and not worry about it, because I ain't going to fall through the damn thing. Now this one is down here. Okay, so we're going to go to the fridge. See what we've got. Any food? No. What we got left on here? We've got 5 hours. 5 hours. It's not too bad. So that's the next lot there, and then this lot here I'm going to be taking out as well. Okay, and then this one should be so here we are. We're stuck on a tree, as you can see. But we can get it sorted. Right, so we need our chainsaw and some petrol. And fillet and flatten it all. Right, so let's go and have a look for the bits and pieces that we need. Right. Get rid of all of those.